Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo, and I love the 80s, so much as a matter of fact that I created a collection of things that I would want to collect or still have in my possession from that particular decade. And I know it's going to be a very popular topic because even before I started this video and uploaded it to the internet, I had a few people who decided to follow my I Love the 80s collection. And I may not look it, but I am a child of the 80s even though I was born in the 70s. I grew up in the 80s. I'm not stuck in the 80s. I don't need to be because I have stuff that reminds me of the decade of my childhood. Like, okay, I don't know if I should tell you who this guy is, but I'm going to anyway. It's Cobra Commander, G.I. Joe. Okay, maybe you never collected G.I. Joe figures. Well, here's your chance to start. What about Muscles? I never had real Muscles, so I had to collect the action figures. I don't wear any masks. I don't need to, because I have mask action figures and mask vehicles. But I was never really much of a vehicle collector when I was a kid. I mean, I had them, but I liked the action figures, and I think it started with this guy, the AT-AT driver from The Empire Strikes Back. This is probably one of the first action figures I ever collected back in the 80s. Now, I'm not, selling this, but you would be able to pick up one of your own, and I've got it linked off in one of the collections. This is Hordak, and if you don't remember him, he was a part of the Masters of the Universe, and he battled She-Ra, if I'm not mistaken. I never collected She-Ra stuff, but Hordak, hey, that guy looked cool. What about these guys? Battle Beasts? Right, what about this? Shrinky Dink? We had so much fun back in the 80s, and I'm not saying that toys are different, but you could still get the toys and play with them today. So check out my collection if you've wanted to ever begin your collection of 80s toys or just want to take a trip down memory lane. And sometimes that's what starts it all. Someone sends you a link to a video that you don't remember. I mean, you remember the things in the video, but you forgot that they existed, right? And you watch the video and pretty soon you've lost an entire afternoon into the evening reminiscing and tripping down a nostalgic lane. And if I do nothing else, maybe I can do that for you. So in exchange, I just want to let you know, when you're looking at my collection, you should create a collection of your own. Tell me what you collect, or point out, and then give me a starting point. If I were to start collecting, or anybody was going to start collecting what you collect, what would they need to identify? It doesn't have to be related to anything that I've talked about in this video because everybody's different. Everybody collects different things. Start your own collection, then copy that link to your collection into a comment for this video, and we are giving away eBay gift cards to some of you. These cards here in my hand, they're not mine. I don't own these cards. I own these action figures. I'm going to keep the action figures, but I'm going to be giving, in conjunction with this sponsor, eBay gift cards away to some of you. All you got to do to participate is create a collection, then post a link to that collection as a comment in this video. And you guys also got to tell me, do you love the 80s?